How can the city council, that is, the regional self-government, protect the population of the city from psychogenic crimes committed by the ruling clan and in general by the privileged caste of the post-Soviet republics? The freedom of individuality is suppressed. The freedom of conscience, that is, the freedom to be born and show kindness, love, first to oneself, as an adequate male self-identity, called sexual identity, which enables a man to be handsome and sexually attractive to women, and thus be able to possess manhood and human dignity. The ruling clan, by constantly generating ever-increasing aggression, contributes to the ever-increasing fear felt by the entire population of the post-Soviet republics, and thus the male portion of the population. And this means that the fear is proof that the road toward life is blocked, and there is only a road toward death, because the ever-increasing fear is a premonition of approaching death. When there is no chance to live a human life, there is no chance to be a human being either, for male sexual attractiveness, beauty, and goodness. This is how the ruling clan achieves the distortion of the sexual self-identification of the male population in the post-Soviet republics. And so authentic men degenerate in the post-Soviet republics. There is a growing number of men with sexual deviations, the core of which is progressive impotence, frigidity, onanism, transsexualism, bisexuality, and homosexuality as the pinnacle. Therefore, having disfigured the outer form of human beings spiritually, sexually, and psycho-architectonically, the authorities seek to destroy the foundations on which the human democratic community is held and built. This is the same as when a drug dealer offers their victim to try a drug. The only significant difference is that those in power compel people to try something that leads to helplessness and eventually to death. A willing addict feels high when committing suicide, while those who resist death feel fear. The only difference is that instead of using pharmacological psychotropic means, the authorities influence the psyche of the population of the post-Soviet republics in a psychogenic and occult way, simply by generating the ever-increasing evil, aggressiveness, based on total and global destruction. So, despite the fact that the drug acts physiologically and the authorities act on the psyche, the process is similar in its movement towards degeneration and regression, leading to the destruction and conversion of the immortal human spirit and immortal human soul into the involutional source. This marks the beginning of occultism and nationalism, which is based on the division between men and women, where only men are elevated to the absolute. So egocentrism begins to develop as the meaning of life. How can the city council prevent the psychological crimes emanating from the privileged caste? That is, how can it protect freedom of thought, freedom of personality, when the authorities destroy the very basic kindness through which human rationality and intelligence can manifest themselves, As a consequence, cunning becomes the leading life motive, a sign of intellectual degeneration, while manifestations of autonomy and independence of thinking are diagnosed by the zombified part of the post-Soviet republics as a sign of mental disease. That is, they believe that an honest and truthful person is a fool.